Hey, what's up, Roblox Alarm and Alert people? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we are back into this Minecraft world. This beautiful, beautiful Minecraft world. We got the road, we got the buildings, we got all kinds of, we got the bowling alley, we got the houses, everything. This is my beautiful creative Minecraft world. And you know what today is? Um, we'll show you in a second. But you know what today is. We got the police station right here. And now, we're going back to the Minecraft school once again. That's right, guys. We're doing another full fire alarm test of my fire alarm system in my Minecraft school. The reason why I'm doing a second one is last time, I didn't have a lot, but now I added so many new things to the fire alarm system. Now I want to show it off and show you how cool it looks. So we're going to show you the cool things I added to the fire alarm system. Obviously, you got the annunciator, system normal. Of course, that's not new. Horns are still the same. You'll see in a second. You'll see something new about this fire alarm system in just a second. So we got the main pull station here, and we got the fire alarm control panel. So I'll show you some cool things that I've added to my fire alarm system. First up, nothing changed about the panel. It's still the exact same. Basically, an annunciator. Think about it. It's an annunciator. This is still the same. We got the walk test. I put this note here. I've changed up how walk test works. I made it so that the fire drill is disabled because I don't know why, but one of the fire drill buttons, I think it's on the annunciator, it doesn't work with the system on the walk test. So I just decided, oh, I'm just gonna cancel out the entire drill function in walk test. So fire drill is completely disabled during walk test. And this right here, this is called disable alarms. When I have this switch on, it's going to disable all the alarms, all the horns and the strobes, but it will still act like a full alarm, but just without everything on. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. So, I'll show you cool things I've added to my fire alarm system now. So, obviously these doors are the same, but if you look right here, you might have saw the sign when you came in. I added fire exit. It says fire exit inside. That's right, guys. You'll see why useful this fire exit is in a second. So if we go in here, into the library, there's a fire exit right here. And this will be treated as a fire exit in case there's a fire in the building. So you go outside, and the fire alarm goes off. And you'll see there's something cool that will happen with this door. The, the, this door is part of the fire alarm system. You'll see what I mean in a second. When I set off the full alarm, or when I do the door test and everything. Um, so yeah, and then I also added these in. So these are new. These are fire doors. So in buildings, hopefully all buildings that are huge like this, have these fire doors. And when the fire alarm system goes off, these doors will shut, meaning that so that it will close off the area so that you cannot go this way unless there's like a fire this way, stuff like that. So when these doors are shut, I added different ways you can go. So actually, let's go over here first. So when the fire alarm goes off, and let's say you're in the cafeteria, and if there's a fire, then you exit through those doors, or you're in the library, you exit through the exit in the library. Now, if you say you're in class and there's a fire, like say you're in this classroom right here, there's a fire. So these doors will close, and you cannot go through them. I mean, these buttons right here are for I treat these buttons only like in case, let's say a firefighter comes, then they can only operate these doors. But the students, no one else can. Only the firefighters can, or the people who test the fire alarm system. So yeah, so let's say you're in this classroom. So I've added another fire exit. So this fire exit is inside the meeting room. So you go through this door, and there's a fire exit right here. So this fire exit, you go through here, and you'll escape from fire. All right. And then another thing, I added two more doors that we already saw this one. This is the other one. And then this one right here is another one. All the doors that have open pathways, like to a hallway, as a fire door. So this one's another fire door. The way you exit, because you know this door will close and this door will close. there's a fire exit in this classroom right here. I couldn't think of another place to put it, so I put it in the classroom. And there you go. So you can exit through this door, through the fire exit, and walk outside. So yeah, and then there's one other thing I've added to the fire exits. If you go over here to the gym, the gym also has fire exits. So this one, all the exits in here are fire exits. I mean, you can use these to exit through for not for resets or something, but in case of a fire, you go out through these doors right here. So yeah, I made it a lot easier for you to evacuate the building. I know this is Minecraft and there's not real life people, but in case like fires at my school, you know how to do it. So yeah, that's basically what I added. I also want to show you another thing I've added. I'm gonna go to the police station for this, and then we'll get started with the fire alarm testing. So I want to show you. Oh yeah, we also added some more police stations. You see, we got another police station here. We got a lot more police stations. I'll show you. I'll show you all the police stations I've added. I added a lot more. So should add some fire exits. So let's go to the police station. I'll show you something cool. Now, this is a pretty unique thing I've added to the system. Now, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Right here. This is a fire alarm monitor module. So what this is if the fire alarm is in full alarm, not walk test or anything, but if it's in full alarm, this monitor module will flash and go off and it will make a noise. And this says school fire alarm, so you know. So this right here is very useful in case it's coming to the police station and police know there's a fire. I mean, we were going to build a fire station, and if we did, I would have put another one of these in, so that in case of a fire, this will flash. So I mean, the school is on fire, and you need some first responders to respond. So yeah, that's basically cool things I've added to the system. Obviously you know about the water flow switches and everything. We're going to test all those today. We're going to test everything today. Everything that's in the system. Hang on guys, I'm actually going to pause. No. Let me get my phone and turn off my alarm thought I'd go off on my phone. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get started with the testing. So this is the part where we actually get testing the fire alarm system. Now, with lock test on, the fire doors, everything so let's see. All the doors right here will not shut with lock test enabled when the fire alarm goes off. It's only when there's a full alarm. You'll see that. We're going to test that to make sure that works. Alright, so let's put the panel into lock test. So there you go. See, the system should be in trouble. Like that. System is in trouble. Let's go on here. And the system and the panel. Now see it is in trouble. Give me a second. Make sure my one goes off. Alright. So the system is in trouble on the annunciator. And remember, fire drill is disabled. I'll show you. So fire drill is disabled on the panel. Or on the annunciator. So you see the alarms didn't go off. And then right here is also disabled. So yeah, so it's all in disabled mode. So let's get started with our testing. So we're going to work away from the entrance to the very end of the school. So we're going to pull this alarm, or this pull station. We're going to pull the one in the office, the one out here, and the one in the library. So let's get started. So we're going to start our testing right now. So none of these doors should open. Yeah, these doors are as well on fire alarms. You'll see all the cool little things I added to the system. So let's get started. Let's pull the fire alarm. And 3 and lock this. First pulsation and lock this. 3, 2, 1. that works. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's do the library next, and we'll do the office. Let's actually do a torch activation. See, I can do this as well if you really want to. You don't have to actually pull it. Yep. That works. The office. We're going to pull the one in the office now. I like how simple these are. It's pretty cool. You can also use this lever to open this door, but and then pull the one that's, I would call this the main pull station, is literally right by the panel. That works. But we tested the one out here, we tested the one in the office, the one in the library, and the one in the quarter. So now we're moving on to basically the cafeteria. So there's 3 pull stations right here, and we're going to move down that way. There's one right here, there's one right here, and then there's one right there. So let's pull this one right here. It's a cool addition. I don't know what pull station I should nominate for the full alarm. We'll figure that out in a second. We'll figure that out in the future. Let's pull this one. Let's do a torch activation on this one. Why not? Yeah, face it up. We might have accidentally added the full alarm. Oh, okay. The torch was going on and off. I was afraid it was going to do a full alarm activation because I think there's a glitch with my system where if you flip it on and off multiple times, it can accidentally activate a full alarm on walk test, which I don't know how to fix that, so yeah, forget about this portion here. We'll do another torch activation this time. This time I'll do it correctly. Hallway. So we've done this pull station, we've done that one, and we've done that one. So let's go in here. There's another pull station right here. We're gonna pull this one. We're gonna move it on for a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go to this next one. So there's only 2 right here. I was thinking about adding one more somewhere else in this area, but I don't know if I have room. I mean, you might think, but remember guys, there's classrooms right there. I can't really put my gun in there. Okay, let's pull this one. Move on to the big part of the school. Big part of the school. So we've done this pull station here. We've done the one in the meeting room. done all the pole stations in the cafeteria. We have done the pole station in this hallway, then one in the library and the office, and the one order. Now we're moving on to the big part of the school. This is the part where we have a bunch of pole stations here. So we got this one here, we're just going to pull it. And yeah, move on. So here we go. Alright. We're not going to move upstairs. We're going to do that one down do all of them. So there's two in this hallway, and then there's one in the loft area. So let's pull the one in the hallway. We're gonna do the torch activation thing off one. Actually, let's do the one in the loft area next. There's one in the hall right here, and then there's one in the gym. And then we move on upstairs. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't have to actually pull it, guys. I gotta do a torch activation. I'm gonna pull it for full on, but sometimes I might do torch activation just for fun. Okay, we are now moving on to the gym. So we're gonna pull this one, and then we're gonna move upstairs. So let's pull this one. There we go. A lot of alarms in there. Alright. I remember having, fun fact, when I built this fire alarm system, I used to have a redstone repeater clock, and the only way to let the fire alarms go off in the little pace that they normally do is by flipping it twice really quickly, which I didn't like that, because if you pull, like, let's say someone messes with it, and you pull it, and it completely messes up the fire alarm system. So adding that panel in came in clutch, and it completely fixed that entire problem. And the entire fire alarm system is so much better now. I love how the system works. So we're gonna go upstairs now. We got 3 pole stations upstairs, and then we are done with the pole station part. And then we're gonna move up to, we're gonna test the water, we're gonna test the valves, and all that. So we're gonna do a torch activation here. I'm gonna pull that one, and pull the one in the balcony. Tell us what the tone up there. Ready? Let's just pull this one right here. last time I did a full test of this fire alarm system, we pulled this one right here. It was pretty cool. So why not torch it? Ah, shoot. There we go. That scared me. Alright, so that is every pole station been tested. So we have tested every single pole station in the school. I think so, yeah, I think we have. I'm pretty sure. Double check. No, we have tested all of them. So we are now going to move on to the outside water test valves. We're going to test those. And then we're going to do a fire door test, and then we'll do our full alarm with the monitor module going off. I'll show you what that is when we do our full alarm testing. So we're going to do the one by the main entrance first, and then we'll do the one by the, I don't know, by the library, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we also got to test fire drills, because we couldn't test them like this. So we're not going to leave it on for a while, because it makes the fire alarm system go off for a while. So we're just going to do this. Yeah. It should go off. So in a moment now, it should go off. You'll see, I only had it on for this file. I didn't want to have it going off for a while. Like we did last time, like I left it on, and I left it on until the fire alarm system went off. And normally, realistically, you would do that, but with this fire alarm system, you don't really want to do that because it takes forever because of all the lag. So we're going to do the next one over here. This is the last one, and then we're going to do our full alarm testing. So let's do this one. There we go. Alright. So now we're going to go back inside the school. And we are going to begin our full alarm testing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the panel into normal, but we're going to disable the alarms and test all the fire doors to make sure all those work before we do our full alarm testing. Meaning, we're going to make sure all the doors that are supposed to be with the fire alarm system close and work. So let's put the panel into normal. There you go. It's just normal. And then sometimes we'll pull this. Now, I cannot figure out, I mean, I can try putting the panel saying it's trouble, but when you do this, but I tried to do that once, but it didn't work, so I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out one day, but yeah, let's pull that. So that will disable all the horns and the strobes, which will make it so we can test it. We're going to pull, I guess, this one over here. So let's pull this alarm right here. See if it works. So all the doors should go off. So technically the fire alarm system should be going off. So you saw right there, all these doors shut. Yep, that's right. So technically the fire alarm system would have been going off. You see the system is an alarm on the panel, and all the doors that are supposed to open right here open. This door open here. Go in here. So Look at this, guys. So the exits that have the fire exit, like the rooms that have the fire exits in, these doors open as well, so I make it a lot easier for people to go through. So fire exit inside, and then you walk down right here. And this is what I was talking about earlier. This door is now open. It was closed before. It's now open. And we'll show you. When I reset the system, this door will close and everything will go back to normal. We'll go over to the other areas that's supposed to have it. So these doors are shut. Let's go in here. So technically, let's say you're in here and the fire exit is going off. What you do is you go into this one right here. This is what another fire exit is. This door open. And you go in here, this door open as well. Fire exit. And when we do our full alarm, these doors will open again and stuff. I should put an exit by the cafeteria, not gonna lie. I might. Let's go over here. So let's say you're in upstairs and you're trapped in here. You have to go through this right here. Fire exit in here, and there's fire exit right here. We're going through that door. Here, this is the gym. So let's say you're in these classrooms here. The only way to exit is through this gym. Because that door right there is shut. And then there's all these exits you can go through. Pretty cool. So that's all the fire exits and all the doors and everything tested. Let's put the camera back to normal. We're going to test fire drill and show how that works, and then we'll do a full alarm with the monitor module. We'll go to the... Technically, the monitor module would be flashing right now in the police station, but we're not going to look at it. We're going to do that when we do our full alarm. And then all the alarms are going off. So let's put the panel back to normal. And before we do anything, I do want to save and quit and go back in. You'll see why, because my game by now probably would be very laggy, because with my Minecraft, when you're playing for a while, you can get laggy with this fire alarm system. So we're going to save and come back in. Like that. So now we're back in, so now it should be very good. Now we're at the point where we can start testing the fire alarm system. Let's test the fire drill in here first. So let's test this. Last time I did this. Oh, you can hear the doors and stuff, so yeah. So now since the system's normal, all these doors shut and everything. Yeah. So you know that by now. Let's test the fire drill here. We are now set for a full alarm, so we're gonna pull the. Let's pull the one in the gym, the downstairs gym. We did the one on the balcony last time. Let's pull the one in the downstairs gym, and we're gonna look at all the horns, make sure everything works. And we're gonna go outside, and we're gonna look at the police station if the monitor module is flashing. And we're gonna go look outside, see the other strobes and everything. Do that. So here we go, guys. This is it. This is the full alarm. We have done all the other testing. Now it's time for the actual alarm here. So let's pull the pull station. We activate everything in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Oh yeah, I added some new alarms to the locker room. Let's show you. And also show you another thing I added to the panel. I should have showed you that at the beginning. See, right here, the changing rooms, these have strobes in them now. day. Fly over to the police station. Back. It's gonna make my game lag a little bit, but you're gonna hear it flashing in a second. There you go, you can hear it. So yeah, this is flashing now. The fire alarm is going off. Cool. Let's say you're just chilling out in the office or something in the bathroom. Yeah. Alright, let's go reset the system. And by the way, that will show off automatically. I'm not going to show it. We're just going to reset it. Now it's going to be a big accident. Done. All the doors shut. Doors shut on me. Alright. So now everything should be shut, all the doors should be open and all that. You can see there. We are done. The system is back to normal and the fire alarm system test has been complete. So I'd like to thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the system test as much as I did. We did a great job testing it. Everything works flawlessly compared to last time where things I just stopped working out to fix them. But this time everything worked flawlessly. So thank you for watching and see ya. Goodbye.